Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Pluto in Sagittarius in a natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the Pluto placements in a natal chart, and they're a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do was make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing of all, Pluto in astrology is connected with passion and desire. So people that have this placement may have a strong passion and desire to expand horizons, going outside the box, abstract thinking, philosophies, their beliefs. It could be, religion as well, higher education, college studies, being that perpetual learner, traveling abroad, going to foreign countries, experiencing the outdoors. It could be as well, adventure, exploration, and this is also, a person, that may bring, a lot of be very intense, being very passionate regarding their beliefs, but they have to be careful as far as, indoctrinating or being indoctrinated by others or others to forcibly get them to accept their beliefs. And, that's how I believe, this placement could manifest. Now, also, too, Pluto in astrology is associated with power and control. So, Pluto in Sagittarius, there may be a strong desire to have that power, that control over matters connected with the law. Just simply the ability to roam, to meander, not have others, tell them or dictate when they can travel, when they can explore. Matters also pertaining to religion, higher education as well. And there may be much, optimism, exuberance, and enthusiasm in matters pertaining to power and control, to being able to attain it somehow, whether it's at one's place of business or what have you. Matters pertaining to the law, publishing, advertising, those things. Um, can be connected with power and control with these people, and even in-laws as well. There may be some power struggles with those people. So anyway, now another thing about Pluto in astrology, it's associated with our intimate relationships. So, one or more of these people may actually be a Sagittarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be some people that are uh, very optimistic, upbeat, positive, expansive, exuberant, enthusiastic, yet can be reckless, foolhardy, blunt, tactless. It could be people that are not afraid to speak their veritable truth. One's people that are very philosophical and even religious. Now, another thing too is that one or more of these people may be in a Sagittarius profession, whether it be printing press operation, publishing, advertising, commercial work, doing something with exploration, adventure, sports, religion, college teaching, as some examples. Pluto in astrology is associated with transformation. So this may be somebody at some point in time that feels like, they need to transform, their philosophical outlook. It could be something with religion. It could be something pertaining to the law, something sports related, how sports are played. I mean, we have, robot umpires now, and I don't know if there's electronic bases around, but you understand what I'm saying. There might be some need to transform sports in some capacity, and even higher education now. I mean, a lot of us are now, learning in the virtual way, as far as college studies and higher education goes online. And also matters with the outdoors, whether, could be more about living outdoors as an example, as opposed to the past, and being very exuberant, optimistic, upbeat regarding making a major change or transformation in one's life. Now, Pluto in astrology is also connected with rebirth and regeneration. So, Pluto in Sagittarius, there may be at some point in time, like a resurrection, so to speak, in connection with one's religious religion, or could be a religious congregation, or their own belief in their whatever religious views this person may have, and also being just simply more, positive, optimistic, and upbeat and expansive. There might be that own certain resurrection in connection with that of the person at one time, had been very positive and became downtrodden for whatever reason or despondent. There might be some point in time where it's a revival in matters with just being generally more optimistic. Something sports, if the person had some interest in something sports related. It could be something pertaining to publishing or advertising as well, one's philosophical outlook, or there's some Sagittarius related business the person may have been involved in, whether it could be printing, press operation, publishing, advertising, exploration, something that involved a lot of foreign travel, being an outdoor guide, as some examples. Pluto in astrology is also connected with death and endings. It could be, literal death, and also, the figurative death, the ending, the obliteration, or destruction of something. So Pluto in Sagittarius, there may be, this person may experience, their own death. It could be in a foreign country. It may be, with in-laws by their side, or foreigners, that are friends of them at their side at this time. It could be, something where the person's very upbeat and positive in these matters, whether it's thinking that as far as longevity goes, they're going to live a long time, or whatever, or believing that there's an afterlife after the time on our mundane plane, whatever it might be. There might be much positivity in matters that are associated with death, and also ending something, a figurative death, whether it be one's career or business or relationship. The person may be, that incorrigible optimist in those matters. This could be a death that might have more, people that have this placement may have their death more connected with publishing, being, as far as this being published, or this person may have an interest in publishing things that are associated with one's death. And the thing about it is, and also the person may be very veracious and truthful in matters pertaining to death as well. Now, Pluto in astrology is also associated with support, whether it be moral, emotional, or monetary support. And there may be, more support, that's connected with in-laws and foreigners. The person people that have this placement may be apt to get more support, in connection with their college studies and higher education, traveling abroad, matters with publishing, advertising, and just the general moral emotional support in one's beliefs and philosophies. It could even be a religion that the person is involved in some cases. Um, and getting the monetary support, perhaps for traveling abroad and higher education. Now, Pluto in astrology is also connected with surgery and trauma. So Pluto in Sagittarius, though generational, there may be a greater, propensity for some kind of trauma or surgery associated with the liver, the sciatic nerve, hips, or thighs. It could be in some cases, the cirrhosis of the liver, or some kind of hip replacement surgery. It could be some issue with the sciatic nerve. There could be some trauma associated with that. I think it's like sciatica or something similar to that. I forget how it's pronounced exactly. A thigh strain, as some other examples. And this person may be someone that has many, deep philosophies and beliefs as well, but needs to guard against being fanatical, regarding one's beliefs, as well, being overly obsessed in those matters, because Pluto is connected with fixation. And obsession, and going back into the surgery and trauma. This could be, what could, increase those chances. Could be if Pluto, say, is in the first or sixth house in one's natal chart, because the first house is associated with the physical body, and the sixth house is connected with physical health related issues. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.